Hello, everybody. Okay, so we are going to read the next chapter of Crater Lake. Here we go again. So the last chapter was called The Chase, and Hawk and Digger chased Chet and Lance through the center and into the crater where they narrowly escaped across the lake. So we are now on chapter 12, which is called Alone in the Crater. Why didn't you tell me? These are the first words Chet has spoken since we were out of the lake. After everything we've been through, I don't think it should matter. Geez, Chet, why are you asking me about that now? Because it's important. Our alien teacher just spat venom at us, and we barely escaped. We've left the one thing that could help us behind at the lake. Hawk and Digger know we're outside, and we're going to be hunted down. Now is not the time. Chet stops walking, grabs my shoulders, and spins me round to face him. But you've had millions of time. It's happened 9 months ago. 9 months. You could have told me at any point. We spoke about it loads. I defended you when other people accused you. How could you do that to me? It was something I needed to keep to myself. I don't have to justify myself and why I did it to you. We're supposed to be friends. I thought I knew you. How could you do something like that to Trent? How could you lie to me? Like I said to Hawk, Trent deserved everything he got. He didn't deserve to be trapped in the school toilets. Chet is so angry. I've never seen him like this. He missed his entrance test for Bing. If Miss Hawk hadn't persuaded them to let him reschedule, he wouldn't have got in. So what? I'm so mad with him. Why is he always so stupid and blind to the stuff that everyone else can see? So that's a jerk thing to do, and then to lie about it. I never thought you were like that. I don't regret anything I've done, I say, my mind raging, my head thumping, except making friends with you. I should have left the wasp to it. I should have let it sting you. Chet chokes out a sob and runs off through the cheese. The cheese? He doesn't run through any cheese. Chet chokes out a sob and runs off through the trees. I stomp off in the opposite direction. I'm halfway back to base camp when the realization of what just happened hits me, and the chasing and the spitting seems nothing in comparison to arguing with Chet. All I can see are those chocolate eyes looking at me like I just decapitated his kitten. Well, maybe not kitten, because Chet is actually scared of cats, but I've tried to keep him safe from the shock and pain for his entire time I've known him. And now I'm the one who's caused it. The anger that burnt through me a few minutes earlier seems to disappear all at once, though it's possible that I sweated a lot of it out, because I'm dripping wet, and not from the swim in the lake. Chet is afraid and upset and all alone in the woods. What can I do? When he ran off, it was in the direction of the base camp. So I should go there, find him, apologize. I've been walking fast because of the rage, but for a while, I was going the wrong way. It's so easy to get confused in these woods. Trees look like trees. Even when you find one that's especially twisty or covered in ivy, and you think, I'll keep that one in mind, so I know if I pass it again. 5 minutes later, you've looked at so many other trees that you can't quite picture the twisty ivy tree anymore. You couldn't pick it out in a lineup. But I have developed a strong sense of direction by navigating through various worlds in computer games, so I get back on track. I'm nearly at the camp, and I'm wishing so hard that Chet's is already there. But when I reach the hollow bush, only Katja, Mac, and Adrian are waiting for me. We saw you coming, Big Mac says. Where's Chet's? And did you get what you went for? Adrian asks. Katja doesn't say anything. I think she can tell something's gone wrong just from looking at my face. I don't know where to start, I say, bending over, hands resting on my knees, hoping I'm not going to cry. Have some water and a snack, Kat says, giving me a bottle from her bag. Mac, get back up the tree and be a lookout, and we'll have a team meeting underneath. I walk to the tree and sit. The swim just about finished my arms and legs off, and all I want to do is lay down and sleep. The others aren't looking so good either, and now I have to tell them that not only did I fail, I completely messed things up. I've got what we needed, I say, but we were caught and chased. Our only chance was the lake, and it was too heavy to swim with, so I left it. And what happened to Chet's? Katja asks. Did the bug eyes get him? No, but Hock said some stuff about me from the past, things that I've done. As soon as we were safe, me and Chet argued about it, and we split up. I thought he'd come back here, but... I closed my eyes for 1, 2, 3 breaths. When I open them, Katja and Aid are looking at me, not in a hateful way like I expected, but like I've just rescued their kittens from a house fire and burnt my hands in the process. So, top priority is to find Chet's, Mac's voice calls down from the tree. And then we go back for the bag, Adrian says. If it's by the lake, it'll be much easier to grab than if it was still inside the building. We should all stick together, says Katja. As she starts packing up our things. That way we can separate into pairs if we have to. Nobody will be left on their own. And we're going to have to abandon this base camp. Anyway, says Big Mac, as he makes his way down from the tree, just in case. It takes me a few seconds to work out what he means, and then my guts twist as I realise. He means in case they got Chet. No point thinking about it now, though. I make myself get up as though I'm full of energy and ready for action. Oh yeah, I say. There's something else I should tell you about the bug eyes. There's something else I should tell you about the bug eye hunters. I mean, what is it? Aid says. They spit. We walk through the woods, calling to Chet's as loudly as we dare, but there's no sign of him. Every now and then, Mac crouches down to inspect the ground, rubs bits of leaf between his fingers, or sniffs objects he picks out of the mud, though I don't even know what they are. He didn't come this way, he says. We'll have to try closer to the tree line. We get quiet as we move nearer to the centre. The hunters know where to look for us now. They could be anywhere, behind that tree, under the bush. Well, maybe not that one because it's prickly, but under a bush, hidden in those shadows. We all look round nervously as we walk, except Mac, who is concentrating on tracking Chet's. He was here, he says, picking up a bit of broken twig. How do you know? Aid asks. Look, you see that patch of ferns? He points. He sat down there, I'd say for at least 10 minutes. Then it looks like he got confused about which direction to go in. You can see he was turning around. See, look at those marks. He points at the ground, and I see nothing but dry dirt and some pine needles. Then he walks. He pauses for a second and sniffs the air like a Labrador. This way. He points back towards the crater lake. He didn't want to stay in the woods on his own, I say, so he went back to the centre to hide. This is really bad. And that is the end of that short chapter. We are now on chapter 13, and it is called The Hunter. So join me tomorrow for chapter 13 of Crater Lake. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.